So I have a fascination with furries. I'm not myself a furry because I don't think that anthropomorphic animals are altogether that interesting. But I have a theory about furries, right? I just don't buy this narrative that they're pushing, that the furry fandom, as they call it, I don't think it's a fandom, the furry fandom is like not intrinsically a sex thing. I think every single furry is a furry fetishist. I think every single... I don't think there's I don't think it's possible that you get these people who are so obsessed with anthropomorphic animals and have it not be a sex thing. It has to be. Like, what other reason could it be? Like, why else would they be so obsessed? Why else would they go to all these conventions and wear these costumes? I mean, come on. And obviously there's a lot of evidence for this. There's a lot of evidence that, you know, the furry fandom was always a sex thing from the very beginning. But it seems like every furry, you dig down, you know, far enough beneath the surface, and you find out that, yeah, they're into the fetish aspect of it. Every single one. Now, this is just speculation, obviously. I can't prove that there are no furries who are just, like, completely asexually into this thing for some reason. They call it a fandom, but a fandom is like, oh, I watch Doctor Who, so I'm in the Doctor Who fandom. It's like a thing that somebody creates and it gets popular and then it has fans. Like a band, you know, can have a fandom around that band. It's weird calling the furries a fandom because they are fans of anthropomorphic animals. Like, can you really be a fan of that? Like, I understand being a fan of like a specific show or a specific movie or a specific something that has to do with anthropomorphic animals, but just like a generic fan of that in itself, why would they be so obsessed with that if it weren't because they wanted to fuck these anthropomorphic animals? I mean, it just doesn't make sense. But I don't know. What do you think about furries? Because I'm just not convinced. I'm just not convinced by the line that they're pushing. That, oh no, this is just a fandom. And some of us are into the sex thing, but not all of us. I think it's all of you. I think every single one of you is into it. Let me know what you think.